Hey everybody. Okay, so this is my live feed on uh, YouTube, and I do realize I can do a live feed on Facebook and some other media at the same time. So I'm getting there. I'm I'm getting this all figured out. So I've launched my company. I've got an actual LLC. After about 10 years of me working in IT in jobs that I didn't particularly ever get ahead in, for you know the, the the basic reason is that um, uh, often the workplace is very competitive, but not in a way where the winner produces the greatest thing. Um, it's and actually I would say that that's similar to academia as well, which is I guess it's not something great to say, because I'm very interested in working with colleges and universities, because I have these uh, ideas about paradigms, if you will, about the way that we can use cryptocurrency, but they go against the prevalent thinking that we have right now. So I've started the video, I'm talking, I have different streams that I'm using. And, I know this is a little bit off the cuff, but I watched a guy who did this, who's got, thousands of followers, and he was actually eating food while he was talking. And at first I thought that was distracting, but the information he had was really important. And so later on, I went back and I thought I'd lost his feed. So I went from saying, gosh, this guy's, he's just not professional enough for me, to saying, wow, okay, I understand what this guy's saying. And so, and I do see that there's a way here for me to interact with folks. And I think that that's key to it. And so hopefully people will start watching my live feed. And then, so what I do is then I go out to, I guess I post this out to Facebook, right? So I go to different social media. And I just, say that I've got live feed in different places. So, and I know that there's some. I always want to show people the screen as I'm talking, but really, what you can do is, if you want to see what I'm talking about, you can simply go to my website. I have so many websites, and ironically, the Secret Beach Solutions website itself is not up, but I'm going to type in some of the websites. So here's one of them, right? It's that's the website where you can go and you can see what I'm doing here, and it's got links. It's got links to all my YouTube videos, which you can watch. It's got links to the DiMECASH demo, which is a different way to use cryptocurrency, and and then that site is actually took the time to secure that one. So this is the DiMECASH site, and I know it seems like a scam. You look at the name and you go, "Oh, that's a scam. He's going to put a virus on my computer and steal all my money." Well, that's probably not going to happen. It's not a scam. It is I like these neat names. I was just able to get that name, and so that's why I did it. But there's a so if you have cryptocurrency, if you actually have Dogecoin right now, is the type, then you can go to that site and interact with it. And it's interesting because the site guides you on how to make transactions that have meaning, and then it will find those and show that to you. But you're not really sending any money to the site at all. The site simply creates these codes for you that will work in your phone, and you can just you literally you just point your phone to QR codes on the site. And it's a WordPress site, so it's much prettier than it used to be, but it explains these concepts. Now, within the world of cryptocurrencies, there are Bitcoin maximalists, they call it, and that's the idea that Bitcoin itself, which is the first cryptocurrency, pretty much provides everything you need, and all the others they're often called shit coins or whatever. They're just not. They're not going to make it, right? Because and part of this is, even if they have a wonderful, incredible solution baked into them, they're all competing against each other for. Let's face it, most people who might be watching this, or or of my friends and family outside of this, coworkers, or whatever, have never even made one single transaction within the world of cryptocurrency. So to imagine that of hundreds, if not thousands, of different competing solutions, one is going to be profitable at any time in the next few years is it's just a pie in the sky dream. That's not going to happen. So that's not what I'm about. I'm about education. I'm about working with compliance, and the system that I've created pretty much works across a number of these. And so you're not tied down to any one system. It's also something that the way that I see this is not easy to monetize, because Bitcoin and blockchain has a way of being able to cut out the middleman. And so in me monetizing these ideas, I would become the middleman, and sort of by definition, the solution that I would provide would be not as good. For example, the biggest example here is that you wouldn't be working with other people directly. You would always have to go through these middlemen, and so the idea behind adding data and text into cryptocurrency transactions is really, I think, to create a network of trust, to create a system where you're disclosing information as you go, and people can see this, can read it, can understand what's going on, and what your organization is about, or what you're about. So I think that the way to monetize this is not as software, but as actually being able to accomplish things with other people. And that's a different approach. It's a different paradigm. Most people that talk to you about cryptocurrency, I would say 99% of them are going to tell you that they've come up with something special, and that they need millions of dollars in order to hire development teams to build this specific solution. And it's going to either be on a specific coin, like, for example, there are solutions that are built on Bitcoin Cash Satoshi's vision that don't work with Bitcoin Cash ABC. And don't work with Bitcoin. So there's like 3 Bitcoins right there, and the solutions don't go across. Same with Ethereum. Each each distributed app that you use is sort of its own thing. So, and that's not always true, but often it is. Often it is. So anyway, so I've been chatting here, streaming here. I'm going to do some more social media. So let's see, and I need to figure out how to show my screen in a live screen. I don't think there's a way to do that. So let's see. All right, so I've got the live stream going over here, and I'm just going to pop over to Facebook real quick. So I'm still here. Let's see, on my wife's computer. So sure, she loves that I move her screens all around. Social media itself is challenging. It can be difficult to understand exactly how to use it to connect, because again, it's all free stuff, and nothing is really free. So it works best if you pay for. So everything seems to be predicated on payment, right? Including things like the college system. You know, my argument is that I have ideas that are valid, that are interesting, that are different, because I saw a few years ago, I saw that everybody was headed in a certain direction, which is op return codes, operational return codes. So I went in a different direction, and they've come out with some, I think, interesting observations. Let's see. I am live streaming. Use YouTube. Getting it. All right, so let's see. So hopefully I'll test that out. I'll see if I go to the site, if I can see the live stream. And I mean, this is all I can do. I have made so many videos, short videos, long videos, technical videos, non-technical videos, and they are, you know, they're all on this channel. You you can check them out. I've posted across media, Twitter. Let me tweet out, I guess, that I'm live streaming. I have different Twitter accounts. But what I find is there's so many voices that it's very hard to be heard, and most folks, if they don't understand exactly what you're saying, they're going to make some shortcuts in life and say, well, I'll just go with whatever an expert says. 10 times out of 10, those experts are they're knowledgeable, but they're really better at convincing you of things and networking than engaging in this deep level of thought and interaction, right? It's very difficult to do both. And that's one of my frustrations, is that I have important things to say, and it's very difficult for me to get people to listen. And then I see other people who often their ideas aren't even their own. These are ideas that are, you know, they are sort of presenting ideas to you that have been that are standard. They're presenting standard ideas to you, and those, it seems like 10 times out of 10, that's where everybody's attention goes, and everybody's attention focuses on that. But the reality is, like I say, if you look at this site, if you look at DiMECASH, if you go to the videos, and some of them are long, some of them are short. If you don't have a lot of time, just watch one of the 5-minute videos. So what I'm saying is there's a number of ways to make cryptocurrency more usable, auditable, and that has to happen for it to gain acceptance here in the United States. You know, if you think about it this way, the auditors and the banks and the government, they're in some ways what they're trying to do is protect you from scams, from things that are going awry, and like I say, the most exciting solutions that you hear about are not the best. They're the ones that get the most publicity. This solution is difficult to monetize because it takes the middleman out. So, but it allows everybody to participate. This is a way where basically, if you have a phone with some cryptocurrency, you can participate in the system. If you are more technical, you could run a node, which is similar to running a Minecraft node. My kids talk about this. They play Minecraft on a server that somebody's running out in the cloud. So you could run a server in the cloud, and that's really part of the business, would be to help set people up to do that. So I'm not creating a lot of software. I'm simply setting it up so that you have the infrastructure to send this stuff. And that's the end of the live stream for now. So thank you. Hello. Hey. I'm doing okay.